So let's take a tour of the Leica DM750 compound microscope. So we're going to start from the bottom and work our way up. I also have a Leica 750, a DME, to show you a couple of variations as well. So this part is considered the base. This is the arm. And this particular one has a carrying handle here. If I go over to my DME, you'll see that it has the same arm, but we have to wrap the cord around. These are the ocular lenses, and on the ocular lens, it will show you what the magnification is on the lens, which is right there. So this one says 10x. These are the objective lenses. One way you can remember that is they are closer to the object or the slide, which you will put there. So when you look at these, you'll see that they say 4x, 100x, 40x, and then if I can show it to you, way back there in the yellow, it says 10x. So that's how much that particular lens magnifies the object. The red one, the 4x, is considered a scanning lens because it gives you the broadest view of what you will see. This part is the stage, and then this is the mechanical stage. So the way that this one works is you put your slide in, slide it all the way back, and you open the caliper to do that. This is what a properly placed slide will look like on your microscope. And then around here, these are the stage adjustment knobs. So if I move them, you can see they move the stage forward and backward or left to right. So don't push the stage because that can damage the gears. The stage on the DME is a little bit different. So instead of having that silver caliper that just pops out, you have to squeeze here and then move your slide in. I'm only doing this with one hand, remember? And you still have the stage adjustment knobs here. So don't push on this part. Use the adjustment knobs down here. So when you are using the 4x objective lens, the 10x objective lens, then you can use both the coarse and the fine focus. This is coarse focus, the big one, and then this is coarse focus. So look how much the stage moves when I use that coarse focus. Now, if I'm using a 40x objective, which is really close, I've got my 40x objective in place, and if you look from the side, it looks like the objective is actually touching the slide. It is not. But to make sure we don't break the slide, for the 40x objective and the 100x objective, only use the fine focus. That's this little one. So when you move it, it's really fine, imperceptible movements. The light source on the DME is an all-in-one button. So it's the on and the adjustment switch all right here. So see, if I just keep moving it, it gets really bright. Don't use your microscope like that because it will tire your eyes. And on the 750, the on-off switch is on one side, and then the adjustment, illumination adjustment, is here on the other side. And for us, we generally want to keep the iris diaphragm, which is this lever here. We want to keep that not closed which you might do in micro, we want to keep it all the way open. And then it works exactly the same over here for the DME. This part, this housing, is called the condenser. Do not move it. You should see red X. Don't touch this. It is not the stage adjustment knob. That button with the X moves the condenser, and then it will take me a while to fix it for you, so please don't touch it. Okay, one last thing. So when you're sharing a microscope with your friend and you want to show them something exciting, on this microscope, the 750, you can simply move the headpiece like that. Be aware that in one of these there is a pointer. It looks like that, like a big black line that goes through. You can also adjust the ocular lenses to fit the spacing of your eyes. That's a little bit different on the DME. So on the DME, you can still adjust the ocular lenses, but if you want to show your friend, you either have to pick up the microscope and move it, never ever ever slide the microscopes, or you unloosen that screw just a smidge, and then you can rotate the headpiece like that. Not easy. You just got to be a little careful you don't fully unscrew it. So that's the wonderful world of your microscope.